Welcome back to Silverrun Forest. It's a beautiful May morning. We're up high in the mountains, literally on the bridge where you start the game when you spawn in. Last episode we went through all this backspace here and logged it pretty well clean. We've deliberately left this tree here just in case we need it for Yada reasons, because there's a lot of logs sitting on the ground in pretty inaccessible regions. We own up to the stream currently over here. There's boundary stream down there. You can see there's logs everywhere. And what we need to do is work out what we're going to do next. So we own this little piece of property here, I believe. On the mini-map you can see that there's a stream, little circle of stream. So we own this little bit. So we're definitely going to log that next. But then we have to work out where we're going to go to after that and head towards that direction. So I'm thinking more north, looking at the major map, the big map. We've been going through this property here, and then there's this little, actually the section I was talked about we don't own yet, so we're going to buy that, and then we'll think about doing 34 after that, I think, and continue to move up north, and then probably 38, and then 17, and then we'll come back down this way. Properties are getting quite expensive, so we'll have to make sure that we're earning money. Talking of which, we should make sure that our productions are running. The paper factory needs one load. The northern sawmill has been consuming what we've left behind. It does seem that the game will automatically pick up material that is left in the trigger. So the eastern one, the one that's on the far right hand side of the map, that's the one that is way up here. So the northern one has a little bit of material left. Eastern one is empty, but it's 60-70% full. And then the one we've got downtown has a little bit of material left as well. So all three of them are relatively full, and it's just the paper factory that needs something added to it. So let's do that. Since we're down south, we'll use a property as logs from this area. I'm just gonna scoot across this way. Might as well, since the paper factory is to our left, we'll use some trees that are on the edge of the lake here that we've already dropped. I'm gonna race the train. I just made that in time. So we logged along this border before, 3 or 4 episodes ago. So we'll pick them up from here. Alright, that's a full load, or good enough. Let's head off to the paper factory. It's on the top of this hill here. I don't think there's any easy way that way, so we're going to have to go down maybe to the highway, or we'll go down the highway and take the proper road up. For something a little different, rather than taking the road that's right here, let's go on the train line. We did it a couple of episodes ago, and it was a pretty clean run. So let's kind of use this as a de facto road. Just be careful not to roll over because of the rails, but it is quite wide, so we should be okay. Welcome to the paper mill. Not exactly an orthodox way of getting here, but it was fun. So that took most of it. We will take the residual with us and fill up something else. not sure where the trend line goes if you keep on going. Where does it go? So, oh, it's actually the road into the big paper mill. So it must. Oh, it's on the left-hand side of the river, so it doesn't have to cross before the paper mill. Okay. Yes, that's not a bad way to get through. Yeah, so the property we're farming is just over that hill to the right of us. So this might be an access way, a good access point into it. Good timing, we've missed the train. Just gonna look for some logs on the ground. I don't think there's any down this corner. So we'll go well into the map. Farmland 18 on our left is done from my understanding, from what I remember. And so we're farming what's at the edge of the world. Yeah, it's quite hilly in here, so we'll get what we can. And then if it gets a little bit too difficult, we'll consider a yarder. With the yarder, we're going to need both a tractor, so we have a PTO, and the actual unit itself. I'm tempted to get the really big trailer-based one, just so it has a lot of lifting capacity. Talking about capacity, I think that's full. So we'll put this in the sawmill that's close to us. So that jostle around a bit, get the physics all happy. Let's avoid the creek and stump. Yeah, when you're doing tight turns, the physics can get a bit weird, and if you have it unstrapped, I find that it's a bit more stable. So let's we'll just dump these into this one, and then it should be a time to do some logging. So a quick trigger, yep, nice and full. I'm just going to turn that engine off and leave it there. Alright, so let's work out what to do with this area. I don't think I can forge across the river. It looks quite deep, so I think I need to go around. Well, actually, I might have to go in the water because the logs are in the way. We'll see what brute force does here. Nothing good for us. You know what? We may actually have to go through the water. And lift the head up. Oh, that's not too bad. Just the right depth there. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we own everything around us, I believe. So I'm just going to do a quick log of these few trees. Open it up and see where we are. top of the hill done. I think it's a matter of just winding our way down this big U-type shape of the property. We'll get anything that's semi-close to us as we go down. I'm not sure I'll be able to worry too much about where the wood's going to fall.
With you.
was a pretty successful little segment. Rain's come and gone. We've been able to go from the top of the hill down to the bottom. I think it's just a matter of walking through the trees and swinging left right now at these lower ones. This is the area that we were logging about 2 or 3 episodes ago across the road. Field 36, quite a big field just behind the shop and the sawmill and everything else downtown. I've been using the head twist a bit to help line up trees on the slope, and it's worked quite well. If you are like 90 degrees to the slope, it seems to be a little bit easier to attach. If you're doing this on a controller, it's you hold down both buttons at the same time, and then use your left stick to modify the direction. I'm just making piles anywhere at this point, as long as it's accessible by the road. So I think there's still a fair few on this property. So I don't know if we'll get them done all today, but we'll give it a go. There's probably 20 plus left. It doesn't look as big now that it's logged. Before, as you drove up, it looked like this massive piece of land, but now it looks quite puny.
What if I'll never get it right? I try to follow my heart.
think that will be the maybe the second last tree for the day. It's 5 o'clock. Lots of good progress. We've skirted the outside of this property pretty well, I think. I'm using the sideways tree technique a fair bit more today. This is very touchy. Yeah, look, good progress. Next time we'll just forge through and probably be able to finish a lot of this property around here. This hill has like another layer of trees to do on it. But for now, at $900,000, it's time for bed. As you can see, yeah, we did a lot of all this and all this today. There's a wedge in here. We also have, yeah, we finished most of this, I think. We haven't done across the river. We never entered that property. We'll keep it owned, but yeah, we need to come through here. Before we head north, we do need to remember to maintain the excavator. It is its petrol's getting down. Not bad, but but more importantly, it's the servicing that needs to get done. So we'll do that next time. And we're nearly $1 million. I'm just going to jump out of here and see if we can trigger anything here. And a bit more there. We're at the where are we? We're at the eastern one. Let's jump across to the northern one. Yep, all that's gone. And we'll jump down to the downtown one, and it's, yep, so all the wood supplies on the ground are done. The downtown one could do with 20,000, and that one's full, and that one's only full. So yeah, next time we'll do some hauling, and we'll also, of course, continue to do the deforestation. So with that, thanks for watching.